And let's talk a bit of economics here. We have Flutterwave Service join us to talk about their payment option that makes it easier for banks and businesses to process payments in Africa. And they're here to tell us about this. Service joining us is Wendy Akomolafe Kalu, marketing storyteller, Flutterwave. Thank you for joining us, Wendy.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. Good morning.
Yeah, so let's start off real quick. And when you hear Flutterwave, it sounds as if it's something on serious. I mean, yes. Fluttering wave. So tell us, what's Flutterwave?
Flutterwave, we're a payments technology company, and we were founded in 2016 by ex-bankers and people within the tech community that realized that Africa's payments landscape is fragmented. Businesses were unable to receive payments from their customers outside of their locales, and also people were unable to send money across Africa. And so that's why Flutterwave exists, is because we want to bridge the gap within Africa. We are a payments technology company that allows individuals and businesses to receive payments from their customers and their friends anywhere in the world.
You say you told us when it started, but how can one access it, this platform?
You can access Flutterwave services and our products by visiting our website. We're an online payment technology company, and it's completely free. So you just need to go on our website, www.flutterwave.com, and then you can get started. So you don't need to pay anything to get started on Flutterwave. You just need to sign up, and then you can start using our products and our services.
But then how effective is this platform? I mean, there are certain people who've done payments, you tell that it reversed or it never arrived. I know someone who did a transfer to someone until today, over 3 months, the money has not arrived.
So we're very effective in Africa, actually, and also all over the world. Businesses like Uber and Netflix use us to receive payments from their customers in Nigeria. And businesses also are able to use us to receive payments from customers outside of Nigeria. In fact, recently, based on the previous conversation that was happening, our solution was used to facilitate donations for one of the victims recently over the week. With our donations link, people were able to pay from the US, from Canada, from the UK. This is something that we have been able to do because we know that it goes beyond payments. Payments is what enables people to be able to grow their businesses, but also payments are an avenue for people to be able to actually help other people. And so we consider ourselves to be very effective. Obviously, sometimes there is some downtime with technology, but we do our best to ensure that we have 99% uptime. And
yeah, you have the uptime. Okay. Let's say I want to pay Amazon, for instance. How would I go about it if I wanted to use Flutterwave?
If you wanted to pay Amazon, we have a consumer product or a retail product called Barter, and it allows people to create a virtual dollar card to make payments on a platform like Amazon. That is if your bank card is currently not being accepted on Amazon. So you just create your virtual dollar card, you fund the card with the amount that you want to spend on Amazon, and then you can use that to make payments. People also use it to make payments on platforms like Netflix, platforms like Apple Music, any global platform where they accept dollar cards. Because it's powered by Visa, your Flutterwave dollar card will be accepted as well.
You said I will fund the card. With what currency? Yes. Naira?
But yes, your local currency, Naira, yes.
Okay. So you will do the conversions and take the adequate amount from my card to make the payment on my behalf.
Yes,
Am I correct?
Yes. The way it works is when you are funding your card, you are able to see 100% transparency. You're able to see how much you will get charged and what that gives you in dollars as well. So that at no point are you're not able to see what is happening. All through it, you're able to see the amount that is available and the amount that you're funding with.
Wow. Okay, now we're in a pandemic period, as some will say is a new normal. But how can Flutterwave help Nigerians with online payment services?
So we noticed that with the pandemic, a lot of businesses' revenue were affected, right? A lot of lockdowns also meant that businesses were not able to receive payments, especially the mom and pop and the physical stores that don't have an online presence. So we created this solution called Flutterwave Store that allows businesses to post their inventory online and to be able to send that link to their customer. It's essentially like an e-commerce platform, but there is no hassle involved. Your payments and your deliveries and your e-commerce platform are all into this singular product. So you don't even need to have any technical know-how to be able to use it. We have a business that has used it recently. They sold over 100 crates of eggs, and their product is basically eggs. They were affected by the pandemic. They were not able to sell to their customers, but obviously with Flutterwave Store, they were able to sell online and then deliver those eggs to their customers with our delivery partners.
Are you not in competition with the online stores in that kind of scenario?
No, the idea is to get online quickly, right? The idea is, so a lot of these platforms, they require you to have some technical know-how, but we didn't want that complicated situation for people that use Flutterwave Store. If you don't have any knowledge of, I mean, most of the businesses that were affected by the pandemic, that are being affected by the pandemic, are businesses that don't have an online presence. And so you don't really want to start figuring out how to sell online. What do I need to do? Do I need to create a website? You want to be able to get online really quickly. The idea is, the whole idea behind it was that we wanted to make it as simple as possible. So it's not a solution that applies to every single business, but it does help. We've seen a lot of people take up and use Flutterwave Store. We've had over 1,000 businesses use Flutterwave Store, and they have seen a huge growth in their revenue, even though they were affected by the pandemic. We've had someone sell books, and she has sold over 200 books within a week as a result of the fact that she was able to use Flutterwave Store.
Okay, but what's like, is it free? I mean, using the Flutterwave Store, is
Yes.
it free? Or there's a certain charge?
Yes, Flutterwave Store is free. The way we make our money, the way we generate revenue is through transaction charges. So in Nigeria, we charge you a transaction charge, but that transaction charge is capped at 2,000 Naira. But if you are not making any transactions, Flutterwave is completely free for you to use.
The person who is doing the selling?
Yes. So we charge you a transaction charge, the business or the individual that is doing the selling, yes.
Okay.
Okay, Wendy, we will take a short break. When we'll come back, we'll tidy up what's the next step, what's the way forward. Do stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. We're talking Flutterwave's payment services, and Wendy Akomolafe Kalu is with us. She's the marketing storyteller and telling us about what they do on Flutterwave. So, Wendy, yes, before we went on that break, we're talking about how you've helped small businesses. Incidentally, we're going to be talking about the revamping Nigeria's economy after we finish speaking with you. And you said small businesses have used your platform and they've increased their sales. Does that mean you're providing them with, in quote, ad hoc websites, or is just a platform for them to put their product and move
on? You can refer to it as like an ad hoc website. It's a simple website. It's just a simple one-page platform or one-page website that businesses can use. It works pretty much the way a website would. So you put it in your social media bio, or you send it to your customer via platforms you use to communicate to your customers, maybe WhatsApp or Instagram or something. And then people are able to click on the link, add their products and their purchases to cart and check out. So it's pretty much, yes, it's an ad hoc e-commerce website.
Okay, are we expecting any more offerings from Flutterwave?
At the moment, we are focused on growing the businesses that currently use our services and use our products. We are focused on equipping them with as much information as possible so they can survive the pandemic and then also thrive post-pandemic. So we've been hosting a number of webinars. We have a webinar series called Grow My Business with platforms like Google and with Faith Foundation, and we've had guest speakers from all over Africa, kind of educate the businesses that use our platform to know how they can thrive during the pandemic, and then also how they can survive and prepare for post-pandemic, because there is life post-pandemic. This is not going to be how we're going to live forever. So we're focused on ensuring that they are able to survive during the pandemic right now.
Okay, is there any other thing we're missing? So you said your website is flutterwave.com.
Flutterwave.com, www.flutterwave.com.
And in terms of customer care, how good is that?
Our customer care is available via social media and email. If people have any questions or they want to clarify anything, they can send us a direct message on social media. We are at the Flutterwave, or they can send us an email, hi@flutterwavego.com. We are available 24/7 and we're able to respond to people's messages.
Question just came in here from Tony. Tony wants to know if there's a chance that Flutterwave will not be like others who have come to say, hey, we have these services to provide for you, come on board. And then by the time they come on board, the services are sort of like not as effective as they were promised.
No, we have a promise to our customers. We are very customer obsessed. We do all we can at all times to ensure that our customers are satisfied. We're constantly improving. We're always in contact with our customers to ensure that we're providing the service that we promised, but also how can we improve on our services to ensure, to know that we're meeting their needs. That is the promise that we try to keep as much as possible.
In other words, are you saying it's 100% money back guarantee to your customers?
I wouldn't say money back, but I would say that customers can rest knowing that we are obsessed with their needs and meeting their needs as much as possible and delivering on the services that we have promised them.
In other words, there will be no need for 100%.
There will be no need for money back because if we're offering our services.
It will not arise.
Sorry?
Because I said that situation will not arise because you're certainly going to deliver 100%.
Exactly.
All right, Wendy Akomolafe-Kalu is a marketing storyteller at Flutterwave. Thank you for sharing these moments with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Sunrise will be back in a moment. Do stay with us.